Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from group 3 and our members are Nuzulia Rahmadaniyah, Risha Aminah Wisadia, and me. My name is Lola Triandita. And in this video, we will learn and discuss together about approaches to curriculum design. A. Models of curriculum design. Classic models of curriculum design, as well as more recent models, agree on most of the components, although they might subdivide some of them and give them slightly different names. These components consider setting objectives based off some form of assessment, determining content, materials, method, and evaluation. The process of curriculum design. In most approaches, the main parts of the curriculum design process described in the curriculum design model will be covered, but they may be covered at various times, at various degrees of thoroughness, in various orders, and by various people. First, waterfall model. The output of one stage become input in next stage. Waterfall model probably rare because most curriculum design occurs under constraints that make it almost impossible to waterfall model occur. For example, in many English courses, the teacher doesn't know who the learners will be until the first day of class. Need analyze before class begins is thus virtually impossible. Second, the focused opportunistic approach. The course is taught using whatever material is available or can be made. The format and presentation part of the curriculum design process is typically done first. Then, with each reteaching of the course, one part of the curriculum design process is done thoroughly. Thus, it might be that a proper needs analysis is not carried out until the third or fourth reteaching of the course. Then, the attractiveness of this model is that it allows a concentrated focus with possible high-quality improvements to a course. Third, layer of necessity approach. In Tasmer and Whitman's model, curriculum design is seen initially as a choice between various layers. Each layer is complete in itself and includes the major parts of the curriculum design process: environment analysis, determining needs and goals, deciding on the instructional strategy or format and presentation, developing the materials, evaluating and revising. But each layer differs in the detail and thoroughness with which each of these parts of curriculum design are carried out. B. Approaches to curriculum design. First, learners-centered approach. Learner-centered approach views learners as active agents. They bring their own knowledge, past experiences, education, ideas, and this impacts how they take on board new information and learn. This approach sees learners as respondents to external. Being student-centered implies a focus on student needs.
Additional benefits of using a student-centered approach to teaching. First, improvement in student communication and collaboration skill. Second, advance in student ability to think and work independently. Third, increase student interest in school activities and education in general. Fourth, stronger relationship between student and teacher through shared experience. The second is subject-centered approach, a model where the curriculum is divided into subject areas and there is little flexibility for cross-curricular activity. Emphasis is placed on occasion, memorization, and knowledge of each specific content area. Within this curriculum structure, a strong emphasis is placed on instruction, teacher-to-student explanation, and direct strategies. An example of a subject-centered curriculum is the spiral curriculum. The spiral curriculum is organized around the material to be taught with less emphasis on the discipline, structural result, and more emphasis on the concept and idea. It's based around the structure of knowledge, rather than focusing on the detailed information itself.
Okay, and then characteristic of the approach in subject-centered approach. The chief responsibility of curriculum planning is to determine the particular subject to be offered by the school and the body of knowledge to be encompassed within each subject. This type of curriculum design tends to focus on the subject rather than the individual. It is meant that the curriculum really cares about quality of the subject. They don't think about is the subject will be suit with the students or not. And it is the most common type of curriculum used in K-12 public school in states and local district in the United States. The third from approaches to curriculum design is problem-centered approach. Problem-centered curriculum design is also a form of student-centered design. It is that problem-centered, similar with student-centered design, where they focus on student development. Problem-centered curricula teaching students how to look at the problem and come up with a solution to the problem. They want students to work out their own solutions and can think creatively about a problem, which is characterized by the following views and beliefs. First is the learner are capable of directing and guiding themselves in resolving problem, thus they become independent learner. Second, the learner are prepared to assume their civic responsibility through direct participation in different activities. Third, the curriculum leads the learner in the recognition of concern and problems and in seeking solutions. So from this characteristic, students of this approach become an active students. They also become very independent in all activities if they are successfully taught this curriculum. And to end these presentations, let me just run over the key points again briefly. The planning process of course design are better prepared to let their plans go because they have thought through the what, how, and why of the course and are better prepared to pay attention to their student. There are 3 approaches to curriculum design. The first is learner-centered approach, where they focus on the student condition. And the second is subject-centered approach, where the curriculum is divided into subject areas. And the third, problem-centered curriculum design, that focus on teaching students how to look at the problem and come up with a solution. And that's bring us to the end. I would like to apologize if there is a mistake from us, and I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.